Hi everyone, it's Roger here from whatsondisneyplus.com. It's Wednesday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. So I'm going to be talking about the brand new Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney series and FX series and what's new on Disney Plus. Let's start off with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just ahead of today's annual shareholder meeting, we have got some new images of the brand new Disney Plus series, which will be dropping on May the 25th. We got some new images which show off a brand new Inquisitor, along with just Ewan McGregor looking like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Nothing really too much there. But yeah, it's just a nice confirmation they're going to be visiting a new planet, which kind of looks a little bit like Hong Kong. Kind of a lot of people were expecting a trailer. There might literally be something dropped by the time this video goes up. I'm just ahead of the annual shareholders meeting. But yeah, this is a nice way of getting us teased for this brand new series. I'm really looking forward to this one. And it's set between the events of the Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. And it just looks like the Inquisitor is trying to track down a Force welder. So yeah, so this one should be a lot of fun. Quick note on the annual shareholders event. This is a sort of something that the companies have to do. They have to bring in all the board members. They have to have a question and answer session with some of the shareholders. While they usually announce some bits and pieces, and they usually announce some big news to try and get the stock prices up and stuff, it's not like an Investors Day or a Disney Plus Day where they'll be announcing loads of new shows and movies and stuff. It's much more about the business side. There might be a few good surprise announcements, but there also could be nothing. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But obviously, I'll be going through all of those details tomorrow. And in the meantime, you can go check out whatsondisneyplus.com to catch up with all the latest news. Moving on from there, Disney has announced that the FX series Under the Banner of Heaven will be arriving on Hulu in the United States on April the 28th. And they'll also be arriving at a later date on Star in Latin America and on Disney Plus under the Star banner in other countries, including the UK and Ireland. In the US, there'll be a premiere of the first two episodes, with new episodes being released weekly for 5 weeks. Hopefully they get the same date for the UK, but there was no official date in the UK press announcement. A new limited series follows the events that led to the 1984 murder of Brenda Wright Lafferty, and it stars Daisy Edgar Jones along with Andrew Garfield, who is investigating the events and finding out what all happened. I think this one sounds pretty cool, with it being like a police murder mystery, and obviously if you've got Andrew Garfield in there, it's going to be pretty good. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hopefully we'll get confirmation of when it arrives on Disney Plus internationally, but at least now we've got a little bit more detail. Moving on from there, let's now talk about another new series that's going to be coming to Disney Plus later this year from National Geographic. This brand new National Geographic documentary will be detailing the events of the successful search and discovery of one of the great lost ships of history, Sir Ernest Shackleton's Endurance. It'll be arriving on the National Geographic channel and on Disney Plus in fall of 2022, and it's being hosted by Dan Snow. Nice to see National Geographic getting more details of this out there. Make sure you go check out the full article over at whatsondisneyplus.com, because there's loads of information about this brand new series. And finally, let's now move on to what's new on Disney Plus today, with it being a Wednesday. The main Disney Plus original today was a brand new episode of The Proud Family Louder and Prouder, along with the brand new French Disney Plus original series Weekend Family. That one has already been released in some countries. There were some new Star originals today, including the finale of Pam and Tommy. While in Australia, Canada and New Zealand, they got the first 2 episodes of How I Met Your Father. Important to note, if you're in Europe, it's going to be arriving in May for some silly reason. There was also some new library content today. The big release really down in Australia and New Zealand is they got Nightmare Alley. And there was plenty of other library content released around the world. But let me know what you're going to be watching on Disney Plus today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember to go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.